that, let's get you some breaking news that's just coming in. That's coming in from the field of chess, the contest of chess. What you're seeing here are images of two Indian women who are vying for the FIDE Women's Chess World Cup 2025 championship, and one of them has won. And guess what? It's not the veteran Koneru Hampi, but it's Divya Deshmukh. She's defeated compatriot Koneru Hampi in a tiebreaker. This is the first time that an Indian woman has won the Chess World Cup. The first 15-minute rapid game, because they'd drawn earlier, ended on a draw. Even the rapid game ended on a draw. But Divya pulled up a historic win in the second game against Koneru Hampi. Divya Deshmukh has become a Grandmaster by securing her final GM norm with a stellar performance at the FIDE Women's World Cup, where she has defeated top-seeded players and clinched a title by overcoming Koneru Hampi in the rapid tie-break final. At just 19, Divya now becomes India's 88th Grandmaster and only the 4th Indian woman to earn this prestigious title, marking a historic moment for Indian chess as well as women in Indian chess. If I could describe to you the images of the moment Divya won, she just couldn't believe it. She had tears in her eyes, her mouth was covered. She took a sip of water as well while shaking hands with those who were congratulating her right at that table where she won the match against Koneru Hampi. This was, of course, after she had shaken Koneru Hampi's hand herself, who, well, much senior to Divya, but has lost in a tie-break. So this is the first time that an Indian woman has been crowned the world champion, the women world champion, world chess champion, and that honor has been bagged by Divya Deshmukh. So it was quite a match there in terms of how it went. Like I said, 19-year-old Divya Deshmukh has bagged the title of FIDE Women's World Chess World Cup champion. She only gave Koneru Hampi a small chance of making a comeback, but that didn't really work out. Koneru Hampi ultimately had to resign in the tiebreak, and that's how Divya Deshmukh won the match. Let me go across to my colleague Narayan to find out more about this. Narayan, just tell us more about Divya Deshmukh and how big a moment is this for Indian chess, particularly women in Indian chess.
Gautam, it's a watershed moment. It's a big historic moment for the Indian chess, the way the Indian women's dominated the World Cup, FIDE Women's World Cup. There were two women's finalists, Koneru Hampi and young Divya Deshmukh. And first time we saw that the Indian women's reached the semi-finals of the Women's World Cup. And the first time we saw the two women's from India are participating in this mega final, and first time we saw that Indian winning the FIDE Chess World Cup, that is the women's edition. So it's a big achievement for the Indian chess, and for Divya Deshmukh at the age of 19, she became the youngest women to win the coveted title. And at the age of 19, she also became, with this win, first we can say the Grandmaster, the 88th Grandmaster from India, and today she won the World Cup. So that personally for her, it's a big achievement. On a single day, she is becoming a world champion and also becoming the Grandmaster for the India. And most importantly, from here, already she had, after entering the semi-finals, earned, we can say that candidates spot also. We know that candidates is the most coveted tournament in the chess world, where the 8 top 8 players plays in a round robin format, and the winner of the candidates becomes a challenger for the world champion. And here, two already, Divya and also Konoru Hempi, booked their spot in the candidates. So where they will play the candidates tournament, and the winner will just play the world champion from the China to challenge the world champion. So a big achievement. And talking about Divya, she is one of the finest player at the age of 19. She is continuously playing good chess. In the past, we saw she won the individual medal at the Chess Olympiad, as well as she had the team to win the team medal, the women's team to win the team gold for the India. Take a look his achievement in the past. In the 40 time when she represented India, 35 times she finished the podium for the India. She is also the also a junior world champion. So we can say that the Indian chess especially is on a fast track. And not only, if you take a look at the achievement of the Indian chess player in the past few years, we won the gold at the Olympiad, both in the men's section, women's section, that is an open section, that the men's one. And also we won the team event to the chess Olympiad. And in the process, and we saw in the past, Pragnananda played the final of the men's chess World Cup, where he lost to the Carlsen. And in the process, we saw Gukesh becoming the world champion. And that at one point in time, there was a question that who after Anand? The fight after the Anand, we saw that there is a big void in the Indian chess. But the way our young Indian chess player rose to the occasion, the way they are dominating the world, definitely it's incredible. And in the past, in the last candidates also, we saw 5 Indians who are there in the candidates, in the 2 in men's and 3 in the 2 in the women's category, and
Certainly,
3 in the men's. The way
Certainly, Narayan,
so
it's a huge achievement, and a big day in Indian chess. 19-year-old becoming the Women's FIDE World Cup champion, and one can only say that this is a sport which is dominated by India, has been so for many years, and now it's by both the sexes. So all the more power to both the sexes who are competing for India in this sport. It should be an Olympic sport as well. Let's see what progress can be made on that front. Thanks a lot for joining us for the moment, Narayan.